this. Oh my god. Okay. There. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh my god. It's the way this is not working well at all. Like, why does this not work? Why is this not working? Why is this too bright? That's so annoying. Hi, welcome to the live. Look, I was trying to, like, be cool. Like, I got the idea from, like, other people, and it's, like, not working. I wonder if turning the brightness down would help, but unfortunately, I lost my remote. Just right in front of my face. That's fine. Hey, welcome. Look what I'm trying to, like, be, like, maybe if I turn my computer brightness down, it'll help. No, that just turned my computer. Why? Okay. Maybe if I go to settings? Or can I not control anything on the TV? The book's underneath. You're number one. Yay, I'm glad you're number one. The most interesting book is probably, hold on. Okay, so this book, I'm trying to learn Spanish, so I'm reading this book. This book is a book by Tom Clancy, and I haven't read it yet, as you can tell. I actually got it for my dad's birthday, but he already read it. He, like, loved Tom Clancy, the author, but he already read the book, so one of my professors gave us this Generosity Wins book, and then what is this? Oh my god, hold on, it's not that book. Okay, anyways, I also read this book by Colleen Hoover, and I absolutely hated it. It was so awful. I'm so mad the screen in the back isn't working. But there's not really much I'm going to do about that. Blood Reads Red Dawn, Generosity Wins looks like a good one. Yeah, one of my business professors, if you don't know me, I went to Berkeley, and one of my business professors, guys, I got Chipotle, but I actually forgot to get a fork, and I forgot to get the sauce. So, yeah, I went to Berkeley, and as you can see, okay, I'll just show you everything. This is the professor. He gave us. I think the book was unreleased at the time. I'm sure it's out now. But he was a good teacher. I think he did a great job. I don't know why this is taped shut. Oh, and then he, like, left a little note. So yeah, it was a good class. Of course, I still haven't read it. I read this one book by Colleen Hoover that I actually, like, really hated, and it, like, made me, like, really upset. I don't know where it is. But, Red October. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, but, okay, I need to go get a fork. Of course, I was being, like, humongous, and I got a side tortilla as well. I don't know if, what are you trying to do on the television? At this point, I'm just going to turn it off. I was trying to show my YouTube channel in the background. That would have been such a good idea. But, my, computer, as you can, the TV, as you can see, I think I needed to turn the brightness down. But I don't want to be sitting here messing with the TV while I'm on live. But I mean, that would have been cool to have it in the background. Should I turn it back on? Do you guys think I should turn the Okay, so anyways, here's my Chipotle label. Do you guys think I should turn the background back on? Yes. Subscribe if you want to see my face again. I'm going live every single day now. I don't know if I should try to turn the background back on. I don't think I can turn it back on. No! Oh. I don't think I can turn it, like, back on while I'm, like, actively, like, on the live. Hi, welcome to the live. I was just going over my book collection. I don't know. Let's start with this one. Oh my God, Spanish. This one, and then I have some like really cute books that are just like casual. Um, there's this one book. I hated it by Colleen Hoover. I don't know. I don't see it. What do you order when you go to Chipotle? Oh my God. What are your guys, what's your guys' Chipotle order? I wanted the TV to work. I don't know if I should turn it back on. I'm going to try to turn it back on, and I'll just turn on, like, background, I guess. What's my Chipotle order? Okay, so I forgot to get the sauce, which is, like, really disappointing. I'm just going to turn on background. I wanted it to work. How do you turn on the background on this TV? Let's see. Okay. I don't know how to turn on the background music on this TV. But my Chipotle order is does anybody, okay, before I just turn the TV completely off, does anybody know how to like set the background music? But as I was saying, my Chipotle order is okay, white rice, extra white rice, which I was on the phone with my sister when I was like ordering, and she called me big for that. And I'm not gonna lie, that is big of me. But anyways, I got extra white rice, black beans, chicken, sour cream and lettuce, and corn. I should have got salsa. I'm like really like, this is like, I forgot to get the salsa, so it's not good anymore. Hey, what's up? This would have been so delicious if I remembered the sauce. I'm so mad at myself. Don't play music. I know. I can't play music. I was just trying to figure out, like, how to get the background on the TV. Like, there's background music they have, but I can't find it. Hello? Oh my God. You're from Chile? Hello from Chile. Are you from Chile? Also, I go live every day, so if you want to see my face again, feel free to subscribe. If not, I'll see you never. What's in Chile? What's there to do in Chile? Guys, oh my God. Okay, well, hopefully it like turns itself on, because like when I just like leave it alone, like the background noise like automatically turns itself on. So hopefully that'll be what happened. What's up? Tonight so my Wednesday night, my Wednesday night it was going okay, but then I got mad because I forgot to get salsa for my own Chipotle bowl, and I don't have salsa like in my what do you call it? Fridge. So tonight I started off my evening by going to I got off work, and then I called my dad on my drive back from work, and then I went to the gym because he fixed my gym membership, because basically like they freeze my membership when I moved from California to Texas, or they like blocked it, so he fixed that. So I went to the actual like gym today, and then after I went to the gym, at the gym, I'll say what I did at the gym. At the gym, I did a treadmill interval workout. So I did I started off at 5.0 for half a mile, then I did 8.0 for half a mile, 5.0, 8.0 for to get to 3 miles, and sorry, it's been a long day. I did that. I think I'm ready to like increase the speed. But I'm just like, I don't know if anybody else gets this, but I get like running on a treadmill is like, I feel like I'm gonna like fall off and humiliate myself, and like something like disastrous is gonna happen. So I'm like running faster on the treadmill. Like imagine being on the treadmill in the gym, and then you like step just ever so slightly, like half an inch on the outside, and it causes you to like fall forward and bang your head, and like then the treadmill just like shoots you off. That's like my biggest fear in the gym. So I And like while I need to increase the speed, I'm just really scared of that. The idea makes me so uncomfortable. And then I just have to like never show my face in public again. Are you left-handed or right-handed? What do you guys think? Do I strike you as a left or right-handed person? Also, if you want to see my face again, feel free to subscribe. I'm not a big fan of treadmills, prefer nature. I agree with that. I prefer nature as well. One, because I'm like scared to just like fly off a treadmill. Even though I run like, yeah, 5.0, 8.0, 5.0. Those are the speeds that I do my intervals at. But I need to speed up, but like yeah, like I said. Okay, is antenna, is that like the is that where you can get like the background music? Okay, no, that's not it. Wrong. How are you doing? I'm doing amazing today. Right-handed. Yeah, most people are right-handed, so that's a good guess. I guess if somebody were to ask you if you think they're right or left-handed, a good guess would be right-handed, but also a left-handed person would want you to know they're left-handed. So yes, if you want to hit the like button, feel free to hit the like button. Why is your home so empty? Okay, so we talked about this actually on my last live. We talked about why is the thing not showing up? This is genuinely upsetting. Oh my god. Watch free. It might be under watch free. But anyways, we were talking about like on like a couple lives ago how I'm a minimalist. I hate clutter. I don't want like a bunch of things around my apartment. At the same time, I kind of hate the idea of being like stuck in a hamster wheel, like, oh, like I go to my 9 to 5 and then everybody's apartment looks like very roughly the same. Like all apartments are like built like, you know, like somewhat the same. So but bottom line, I do not like clutter, so I keep my apartment minimalist. I do want some more like stuffed animals. Like, oh my god, I love the Squishmallow. I love Squishmallows. Like I know like more adults like more often are like starting to like stuffed animals because the internet made things socially acceptable that should and shouldn't be socially acceptable. Some of them are stuffed animals. All of my stuffed animals are back in California, so I don't have them right now, but hopefully I'll get them shipped even though I've been here for 4 months. So yeah, like my apartment, the only, like for some reason, I like put my dresser drawer, yeah, my dresser in my closet. It's not in my room, it's in my closet. So I know that's like really weird. But anyways, after I got Chipotle, I went to the grocery store and I grabbed a few items that I really needed, including the Ben & Jerry's ice cream because I do need the Ben & Jerry's ice cream, absolutely. Let's go band for band. Oh, wait, what's going on? What's going on? Why are people calling each other broke? That's not very nice. Let's not call each other broke. But anyways, yes, I want to put up some more decorations. I think I'm gonna get some more decorations. I was just like, okay, but hold on. I was going to get some more, no, I wasn't. I was not going to get more decorations because I don't want to commit to buying paying a lot for decorations and then being like, oh, I can't do Texas. This isn't for me. So I held off, and now I'm just like, I don't want to spend the money on decorations because I don't care that much. What I do want to do, though, and I was talking about in the last slide, is that I am like, I'm not going to show that, is that I do want to get some, like, photographs. Like, CVS, the quality is so trash. Like, when I print out my photos, I'm like, whatever. But, of course, it's only, like, a few cents to print them out, so I get why the quality's trash. But I want to print out like photographs and get some like frames from like Michael's and put those up to make it feel more homey because I do agree my space is very like, it's not super warm and inviting to be honest. So I do actually want to get some like photographs and like put them up of like my family. I feel like that would be really nice. You look very beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're beautiful as well. I'm defending you from troubles. Oh, thank you. Do you want to be a mod, by the way? Oh my gosh. Okay, my dad texted me good night. but I can't swipe off. But even though my dad's not watching this, good night to my dad. Which flavor did you try this time? Okay, first of all, like I know again, just like this makes me big, which I'm so upset that like this is not good without the sauce. But I remember me and my mom and sister used to eat Chipotle every day and like every night. But which Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor did I try this time? So last night when I was eating ice cream, which like I don't need because I'm running in a track meet in September, I had the audacity to get on Google and ask what happened to them selling like the bigger containers of ice cream. Because remember, like they sold they have like the little ones, and I wish I had enough self-control just to get the little ones, but then they have like the regular size ones, and then like at a certain point they were selling ones that were like a lot bigger. I was like, oh, see, there it goes, the free scenery. I was like, what happened to the big containers? They only come in 4 flavors, and I don't like any of those flavors, but why was I looking that up in the first place? Stop, get some self-control. Like, you have enough, don't do that. But to answer your question, I love the Cherry Garcia. That is my favorite flavor. I love that one. I just wish they put a little bit more chocolate, like, chunks in it, but I like that one. And then, so I went to the store, and I got the Cherry Garcia, and then I also got an American Dream Cone. The American Dream Cone flavor, because that's my second favorite flavor. I'm actually gonna like put that as a question. What is your guys' favorite Ben & Jerry's ice cream flavor? I need to add a sticker. So the question is going to be Q&A, favorite Ben and Jerry's ice cream. Okay, I hope the question isn't like cut off for you guys like it is for me, but I'm just gonna put that there. Start the Q&A. Trust me, you gotta try the cookie vermin star. What does that have in it? Because also I don't eat peanuts. Chunky chocolate, pistachio. Pistachio? I didn't know they had a pistachio flavor. I like coffee Heath Bar Crunch. I feel like that's one of those flavors that would be good for like, it's all cookie. Oh, well that's good because I don't eat peanuts. I like butter pecan. You like butter pecan? How old are you? If you like butter pecan, I just have a question. How old are you? Because butter pecan is for a certain age group. My Chipotle bowl, I don't know what to do about this. I'm gonna go grab some sour cream really quick. So I don't have sour cream. Okay. State University. Well, I went to Berkeley. It has poison. What has poison? Okay. Butter pecan is for 89-year-olds. That's what I'm saying. Butter pecan is for, I'm not judging you. If you like a flavor, then you like a certain type of flavor. I'm not judging. But butter pecans is for 89-year-olds. I'm not going to lie. When I hear butter pecan, then yeah, I do think of like older people. But I mean, if you like a certain flavor, then you like a certain flavor, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I do think it's, at the same time, I feel like it is for an older age group. Okay, let's see. Hey, that's not very nice. Ice cream should be enjoyed, whatever flavor. Hey, did you forget the sour cream? It's like the best part of Chipotle. The best part of Chipotle is the little, like sauce containers they have to put on this. And I did get sour cream, but I don't know if you can see it. It's just a very little bit. And then I have sour cream somewhere in my refrigerator. but it just like disappeared. I put it in the drawer after I made tacos, which by the way, I made tacos on live and I had the sour cream out and now the sour cream is gone. So I could actually rewatch that live to see where the sour cream went. Fit check. So I just went to the gym, so, or no, I just got back from the gym, which is why, yeah, they were stingy with the sour cream, which is why I'm sitting on the ground. And yeah, this is just a black, this is like the, this is like a jacket from Costco. This one actually came out before the Lululemon, is it the Define jacket? And then I'm just wearing, shorts. Yeah. But yeah, what are your guys' Chipotle orders? What do you guys order from Chipotle? Because I feel like my order is like the most like simple thing they offer on the menu. I'm gonna try it with the tortilla and see if it's like, because in college, I was literally telling my sister this, in college, after like we practiced from 12 to 4, and I would literally go to Chipotle, get a full bowl. Like they used to, like, a lot of students work there, so they used to like pack the bowls like really tight. I'd get a side tortilla and I'd get chips, and then I would go back to my apartment and inhale it all. And then I'd have like a snack after, like oatmeal or like coffee or something like a little sweet, like a granola bar. Like I was like, cause like I didn't eat all day, like I would just have a yogurt. I can't hold you. I love and totally understand the Lululemon hype. You're here for it. What do you like about Lululemon, and what do you buy there? Also, do you like the quality? Like, do you think the quality at Lululemon is better? You played volleyball in college? No, I did not play volleyball. I ran track. Do we have any college athletes in the live, or aspiring college athletes? Coming from a college athlete, I feel like, even though I did not perform well at all, the track program was not for me. At the same time, I feel like I earned every cent of my scholarship. Chipotle low-key fell off. Cherry Garcia, we're twins. I'm right there with you. I love Cherry Garcia. So yeah, I ran track in college. I don't know if there's any aspiring college athletes in the live, or any actual college athletes in the live. I ran track. It was rough, but we survived. I said yes to mod. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna add you as mod. I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Boom. Okay, I think check to see if the moderator works right now. Check to see if the moderator works. Were you short or long distance? Short distance. I ran the 100 and 200, although I definitely should have ran the 400 because I'm tall. Okay, yes, it works good. Because I'm tall, and I feel like I just have this stride for the 400, but I ran the 100 and 200 in college. It did not go well. My high school career was amazing. I loved track, loved my teammates, loved my coach. My family, of course, as always, was supportive. My dad actually coached me like my entire track career. Like he coached me my entire track career. He more directly coached me like when I was like younger. When I went to high school, he would coach me like during and after the season, and then in college he gave me advice. But of course and he coached me over the summer. But yeah, so my dad basically was like my coach throughout like the entirety of my track career. But I had like a bunch of different coaches, like, what am I eating? I'm eating Chipotle. I'm eating a very sorry Chipotle bowl because I'm an idiot and I forgot to ask for sauce. And I walked away all happy, like, yeah, like I just went to Chipotle and I got the order that I wanted. I got chips. Oh my God, so not only, this is really disappointing, ew. So not only did I go to Chipotle and forget the sauce, I got chips because I'm big and they're stale. Like, why does this chip not break properly? Like, okay, now I have to vacuum. But they're stale. My point is they're stale. I think it is, the quality for Lululemon. I don't know. Like, Lululemon just, like, feels to me, it feels the same as like anything else. I want some. No, you don't want any of this. This Chipotle is dry because I forgot to ask for freaking the sauce, and my chips are stale. The best part of this meal is the soda, which I should not have gotten soda. But again, I chose tonight to be huge, I guess. They sure did skimp on the lettuce. Yeah, I know I can get a refund on the chips. They were only $1.20 though. My mom, the Chipotle back in California, they were always messing up my order. And I always went back, or my mom called them and she got her points back. Or I would drive back there and I would tell them they messed up the order. No, because I'm serious, you don't want any of this. I'm eating it. But I will say, like, I got all of this for $15. I feel like that's a lot cheaper than it would have been in California. How tall am I? How tall do you think I am? How tall do you think I am? Also, if you want to see my face again, I'm going live every single day. I keep forgetting to say that. What motivated you to move from Cali to Texas? Cost of living. Hell yeah. Yeah, the cost of living was probably like a close like second. But number one, I'm 22. I just graduated from college and I wanted to move out of my parents' house. The job market in California is trash. Like, entry-level positions just don't exist. They don't exist. So, I was like, well, if I want to move out on my own and I want to get a job, which, anyways, and I want to get a job, I have to leave the state. So, the state of California. So then where am I going to go? I'm not going to move to Idaho or Montana or none of those irrelevant states. I'm not going to move to the deep south, New York and, the northeastern part of the country. I'm not going to move there. Although I was so interested in Boston. I was very interested in moving to Boston, but that's like very expensive. So I was like, Texas was next. And Texas is affordable. And Austin, I love the city of Austin and everything it stands for and everything it has. And also a lot of young people are moving to Austin as well because it's such a great city. So yeah, that's a good question. Thank you for asking. I also posted a YouTube video and I shared my journey from California to Texas. I posted it like 2 months ago. Also, only delete the comments if they're like spamming or like wildly inappropriate, but if they're just mean, don't delete them. Don't delete the comments that are just like kind of mean. Just only delete like if they're like spamming or like saying something like racist or like wildly inappropriate. Other than that, don't delete the comments. Texas is huge. Yeah, Texas is huge. Chipotle orders for a burrito are $12.79 in Washington. Yeah, when I went to school in Northern California, the cost of a burrito was like probably around there too. It's a lot cheaper here. Texas, wish you success. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Check out a Longhorns game. Yeah, thank you for moderating. I appreciate everybody who does the moderating. But the comments help. But which I did not say that before. So you are doing everything right. I totally forgot to mention that what I just said about just deleting spam or like wildly inappropriate things like racist or just something like really gross. But so that's on me. I forgot to say that first. Back in the day, cereal. I've been to Colombia It was great. I used to be able to eat 3 meals a day for 12 bucks USD. Yeah, I heard, also my sister, she just got back from Thailand, and Thailand is like super affordable. Like you spend like $24, if that. Like if you get like 3 full meals, drinks, like transportation, buying other stuff, like that's how much you'll spend in like an entire day, and that's like you don't even need to spend that much. That's just like generous and comfortable. How do you handle the weather there? I don't think so far people like Texas summer is so hot. It's so hot. I don't think Texas summer is any worse than California summer. I really don't. I think people are just dramatic, and they like go to San Diego during the first, like everybody always travels to like SoCal, San Diego, LA, or San Francisco. And they go and they're like, oh my God, the weather's so perfect. And they go during like the 3 best weeks of the year. But what they don't get is that San Diego is like cold and rainy often. It gets hot. The summers in California get ridiculously hot. So hot. The sun just saps the energy out of you immediately. I don't get that here. Like, and I can't think of any external factor that would change the way I feel about the heat. I don't think California summers are any less bad than Texas summers. It's just hot. It's just hot. What did you study? I studied American Studies and marketing, so I did a lot of writing, which is what led me to discover that I actually like to write, and I'm working on a blog right now. I thought Ben & Jerry's went out of business. Nope, they sure don't. I'm keeping them in business. Mint ice cream. What do you guys think about mint ice cream? I haven't had mint ice cream in a long time, but I personally like mint ice cream. Yep, I like mint ice cream, and I'm proud. Hey Queen, you're so pretty. Thank you so much. I'm sure you're super pretty too. I can't see your profile picture, but I'm sure you're super pretty too. No, I know, Jamie. Oh yeah, no hard feelings. I appreciate you doing such a great job at moderator already. I forgot to mention that, but yeah. Facts, nice. I love San Diego. It's my favorite place in America. Yeah, SoCal, Northern California, anywhere in California. I'd give it a thumbs up. I love the city for its looks and architecture, the pace as well. What city? What city are you talking about? But no, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want to move to Austin. I feel like Austin's like the best city in Texas. I don't know. I feel like it's the best city. But I don't know. Cuz Texas is weird. Like you get like a lot of like random pockets of like random people, you know? Honestly, I haven't purchased ice cream in over 10 years. I have an ice cream maker, so all my ice cream is homemade. I'm jealous. I'm very jealous of you. Yeah, I'm very jealous. If you don't mind, can you actually just like make some ice cream, put it in like a box and ship it on UPS, and I'll pay you for like shipping and the ice cream and everything. How is homemade ice cream? Is it good? Like, I think it's ice cream isn't healthy, of course. But I mean, it's better for you in that it doesn't have all those like preservatives and weird like gums and ingredients. Does homemade ice cream actually like match the flavor and taste of like more processed ice cream, like store-bought ice cream? And also, how long does it take you? And what ingredients do you use? Tell me everything. Man, I live in Inland Empire, California. It's been 104 times out of the last week. Yeah, California gets hot in the summer. It gets insanely hot. And people are like, California weather is just so perfect. I mean, it's good. It doesn't have snow, but it rains for so long and it gets so cold, and like, and the summers get so hot. Like, the sun just beats down on you, and it just, like, my energy's gone within, like, minutes of being outside in the summer during California. So yeah, it gets in the 90s last I was there, but yeah, 100 makes sense, especially since you're like, isn't Inland Empire is like an hour away from LA? Is it? Ice cream maker, that's so cool. Mint ice cream is extremely niche. What do you mean by that? Cool. Hi, welcome to the live. It's been one of the hottest summers in America since 1870, something I've seen on the news. Can't tell me global warming isn't real. Yeah, no, global warming is absolutely real. And it's scary. So, yeah. I lived in Texas for 8 years. How did you like living in Texas, and why did you move? Also, where do you live now? Austin is my favorite city in Texas. I want to move there so badly. So now I live in New Jersey. Do a backflip. I subscribe. Yay, you subscribe. Now you get to see my face every single day. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that exciting? Culver's ice cream. Makes for less cranky. What do you mean? McDonald's vanilla cone. No, that's like, I hadn't had McDonald's ice cream since I was like a child. And I wanted ice cream so badly for like no reason, and I was at work. So I went to McDonald's and I got an iced coffee. The only thing I do get at McDonald's now is the iced coffee. I got iced coffee and an ice cream. Yes, I know. Big. And the ice cream was not good. It tasted like it was almost milk-based. It tasted like Breyer's ice cream. And Breyer's is like, isn't it listed as like ice cream food? Like, it doesn't really melt, which is just, it makes me literally hate, like, ew. Ice cream doesn't melt. Like, what could that possibly be made? Like, how many chemicals go into ice cream to make it so that it doesn't melt? That just makes me mad. That makes me really mad. Because, like, and then Americans just, like, eat it up, too. And my chips are still. I hate California. Why do you hate California? California is the best. Brill, tell me I'm lying. What are you lying about? Ice cream is super easy to make. Everybody be quiet. Ice cream is super easy to make. It's typically only 3 to 4 ingredients. Store-bought ice cream has fillers and preservatives to make it. Oh my God, okay, but no, tell us the steps that you take to make the ice cream. What are the 3 to 4 steps? And what are the ingredients? Store-bought ice cream, but no, you are right. You're totally right. Store-bought ice cream has fillers and preservatives to keep. Yeah, Breyer's is an ice cream. They use so much fillers and preservatives and God knows what that to make it so that it's ice cream that doesn't melt. What the fuck? Global warming. Yes, I said wheel. Be quiet. You know what I meant. No, you're not. Chocolate dip cones are fire. Culver's anything is amazing. I wish we had it out here in the West. What is Culver's ice cream? Have you guys ever tried Cold Stone ice cream? My mom, she has a very particular taste palette. And so, all the time as kids, not all the time, every so often as kids, we would go to Cold Stone, and she would always get us, a small Rocky Road. Or no, she always got a Rocky Road, and she got us, a small sherbet with, gummy bears. And, oh, my God, every time I, see Cold Stone, I think of my mom, and the quality of the ice cream is really, really good. Although, Ben & Jerry's, I don't know. I don't know if Ben & Jerry's hasn't beat. But is Culver's an ice cream shop? Hi. Hello. I want frozen custard because the use of eggs. Oh, so frozen custard uses eggs? Dairy Queen Oreo Blizzard is good. I feel like nothing beats Cold Stone and Ben & Jerry's. And I tried, what is it? DQ? Yeah, I tried that for the first time with my mom. And I was like really disappointed. Like Costco's ice cream is better than Dairy Queen. Of course, Cold Stone is better, and of course, Ben and Jerry's is better. I'll always be a proponent of McDonald's fries. Okay, you got me there. I'm sure their fries are like really good. McDonald's, but the meat though, I remember the last time I had McDonald's meat, and I don't want to remember this, but we were going on a cruise. My family was, and the only thing open, my dad like went out at like 2 a.m. by himself and like walked through a drive-thru, which I didn't even think about how dangerous that was for him to do that at the time. And we were in a bad neighborhood, and walked through the drive-thru, and the only thing open was McDonald's. So he brought us all back McDonald's, and my family, we don't eat at McDonald's. We don't do that. But just because like the pink slime and it's gross, we used to. After track practice, we used to. Not anymore. And so he brought it back, and I was sick to my stomach after eating. I felt like I just ate something. Like I felt so nasty. Like I felt like I ate something I wasn't supposed to. Like that a human body isn't meant to digest. At this point, unless you're growing your own food, nothing's safe. That's true. That's why we should go to Europe. Oreo ice cream cake is in my dreams. That sounds delicious. Oreo ice cream cake, as long as the ice cream is like good quality. There's this family-owned company called McConnell's in Santa Barbara. They're so fire. They use way more cream than other ice creams, and they just launched a recent collab with See's Candy. I used to work at See's Candy. Before I got this job, I worked at See's Candy, and you get like unlimited chocolate like on your shift, and like somebody got like really sick once. But oh my god, McConnell's in Santa Barbara. I don't see myself going to Santa Barbara anytime soon, but if I find myself in Santa Barbara, California, I'm going to go to McConnell's ice cream. Thank you for the recommendation. That sounds so good. I also wanted to I feel like I should get on live, and mind you, I have no idea what I'm doing, and make ice cream. I heard the heavier the milk, the heavier the cream, the creamier the ice cream. So I feel like I should get on live and but I need an ice cream maker. Okay, there's something else that I was thinking about making on live, and it probably wasn't ice cream since I don't own an ice cream. No, but you can make ice cream without an ice cream maker. So maybe it was ice cream. Also, chocolate chip banana bread. That's pretty staple, but okay, let's see. The basic recipe for vanilla ice cream. Okay, we have it. We have the basic recipe for vanilla ice cream. It's whole milk, heavy whipped cream, granulated sugar, and vanilla extract. That is it. Okay, yeah. And that's the only ingredients that should be going into other ice cream companies. Ice cream as well. But most of us don't have time to be making homemade ice cream. That sounds really good. Maybe I should get on live, and I'm actually going to take a screenshot. Maybe I should get on live and attempt that. Culver's spicy chicken sandwich. So is Culver's an ice cream place or no? That was another place. Never. I have two places confused. I love Cold Stone. I used to love Cold Stone strawberry cake. Cold Stone is really good. I used to like their cotton candy flavor when I was younger. They had the blue cotton candy flavor. I have no idea if they still have it now, but I used to love that. Da-da-da. Culver's is a restaurant in the Midwest. Super good quality food service to the ones I visited. And what do they serve? Oh, sandwiches. I hate seafood. Eat it before it gets cold. It's been cold. And it's nasty. Um, I think they sell deer meat at Walmart. Honestly, they probably do. Ice cream sandwiches at Walmart are decent. No, they're not. Those are the type of ice cream sandwiches that like don't melt, and they scare me. I think yeah, but them selling deer meat at Walmart, I stopped buying meat. It seems like every time I bought meat at Walmart, and I was like, it's fine. I got food poisoning. Um, Give me Chipotle. Bro, like I was saying earlier, I forgot the sauce and I'm so mad at myself. And then they gave me like these really, really stale chips that I didn't even really want chips that much. I was just trying to be like, I was like, yeah, like I have a job. I'm grown. I have a full 9 to 5. I'm gonna get what I want from Chipotle now. And so I got chips, even though I didn't want them that bad. But, and they're like really, really stale. Oh, I also used to work at Chipotle. I worked so many fast food jobs and I like quit them so fast. Like, I worked at, let's see, where did I work? I worked at, my first job was Subway when I was 16. Did you guys, how many jobs did you guys have? And did people like work when they were like young in high school? Like, obviously these jobs, I just worked just to like have money and save money and so I could like eat out and stuff. McConnell's is in certain Amazon Whole Food markets. That's how I got mine. Check the Amazon Whole Foods near you and they might have it. McConnell's, like McConnell's what? McConnell's what? Like food? Is that like a food brand? What was I saying? Oh yeah, okay, you guys tell me where you guys worked because I don't know, like I don't think like I did anything out of the ordinary, but it seems like everybody was like super loyal to their employers and I was like, I'm just gonna quit. I don't want to work here. But I worked, my first job I worked at was Subway, and I worked there for 3 months. And then I told them I didn't want to work there, and they're like, oh, you can actually only work Sundays. And I was like, okay. And then for like 3 Sundays I worked there, and then I quit. And then I worked somewhere, but I can't remember. I worked at I worked at another food place, and I can't remember what it was. Another food place, I can't remember what it was. And then when I was 19, I worked at the movie theater. No. I don't know. When I was 18, I worked at the movie theater. When I was 19, I worked at Chipotle. And then when I was 20, like the summer of when I was 20, I worked at McDonald's for 2 weeks, and I told them not to put me for 40 hours. They put me for 40 hours, so I quit. And then my last, like, fast food job, which wasn't really fast food, was See's Candy. And that by far was my favorite job. I loved working at See's Candy. The manager was amazing. She was so sweet. My mom's friend worked there. I liked all of my coworkers. The See's Candy clientele also tends to be higher because, you know, people who go to See's Candy spend a lot of money on chocolate. Like it's, I think the price went up to like $33.50 or maybe $35 for a pound of See's chocolate candy. So those aren't prices like that everybody's paying for chocolate. So, Breyers rebranded their ice cream as a frozen treat. This allows them to use preservatives. Otherwise, per FDA, ice cream has to have a certain amount of milk in it to be classified as ice cream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I read about. Thanks for sharing that. I know that they have to I didn't know that it was like a certain amount of milk in it. That's interesting. Thanks for adding that detail in. I know Breyers had to they couldn't call themselves ice cream. Like it was like ice cream food or something like that. Or it's like cheese food. Like if it's not actual cheese, they have to call it cheese food at a certain point, which is just so disgusting. Those belong in toy stores for kids as fake food, not in grocery stores for people to actually eat. Or they shouldn't exist at all, but Americans can't cook. Why do you say that? My nose is a little congested. They have burgers, fries, fish and chicken sandwiches, chili. If you're ever in a city that has a Culver's, you won't regret it. Is it like a sit-down restaurant or is it like a takeout kind of place? That sounds really good, though. I do love burgers and fries. So that sounds really good. I love their chips and queso. Cava is better. I love Cava. I actually invested. I bought 3 shares of Cava stock, and I'm really disappointed in how they're doing right now. But there was like a point in time, me and my dad went to Cava all the time, and so much that I got tired of it. So now I switched up to Cava's competitor, Chipotle, even though I'm literally invested in Cava. What about barbecue? You like ribs? I love ribs, and I love barbecue. My dad used to make the most amazing beef ribs ever when I was younger. Oh my God. He stopped making them, but oh my God. To this day, they're the best ribs I've ever had in my life. Do you guys like barbecue? Do you like barbecue? Do you have a favorite barbecue spot to go to? Electrical work only. I worked at McDonald's. How long did you work there? Because I only lasted 2 weeks, and my sister quit like after the first day. She worked there for 1 day and then quit. Did you get a discount on Subway while working there? I don't know if I should say this online. No, I'm not going to. But yes. We got a free footlong sandwich each shift. But then, and mind you, only 16-year-olds work there except the manager and the owner. Which was weird. But, yeah, we got a free footlong each shift. No gaps in my resume. Man, I just quit those jobs like it was nothing. And I told them, like, yeah, like, I'm not going to college. I'm going to be here for a long time, blah, blah, blah. Knowing I was going back to college in the summer. I mean, in the fall. Long John Silver's Hush Puppies. Remind me what Hush Puppies are, please. I should know what they are. Please remind me what they are. You might find it at Amazon Whole Foods. I might find what at Amazon Whole Foods. I no longer work. I do crypto. I let my money work for me now. That's amazing. I'm hoping to do that in the future. I have a lot of, no, I don't know if I can say that online. I don't know if I can say stuff like that online. But, I mean, also, do you actually do crypto? Because, like, every time I hear someone say they do crypto, and then they're asked what's crypto, they don't know what crypto is. I heard it's paint thinner and a lot of ice cream. Yuck. A hostess in a restaurant. When I was in college, I applied to do that at Olive Garden, but I got ghosted. Hi. I found out today my boyfriend is cheating on me. How should I break up with him? Well, I'm glad that your first thought was to break up with him. That's good. That's already a step in the right direction. If you feel safe, but he cheated, so he doesn't deserve any respect. I would say over text. Because, like, normally you should break up with someone in person, but he cheated, and that's extremely disrespectful. So I would say over text. But, in all seriousness, I mean, I honestly would say over text. That's just my advice. In all seriousness, I'm really sorry that happened to you. Beautiful hair. Thank you so much. This is what my hair looks like. I learned how to grow my hair in high school. In high school, my hair used to be, okay, it's like, as you can see, it's, my hair used to be like up to here in high school, and then, you can't really see it, so I'll hold it out. Okay, so my hair in high school used to be like here, and then in college it got down to here, and then post-grad I managed to grow it to here, and you can't see because of the black, but I'm hoping to grow my hair to my waist by February. And I did that by like washing my hair once a week, combing it out with a wide tooth comb, putting it in a braid, and sometimes I'd wrap the braid into a bun. And then I'd do that again week after week after week, and my hair grew a lot. It also broke a lot. Like, if my hair didn't break off so bad, it's so fragile and it tangles so badly. If it didn't break so bad, my hair would probably be a lot longer right now. But thank you for the compliment. I had a weird candy obsession as a kid. I used to love those little gummy hamburgers. Ew. You like gummy hamburgers? I always wondered, if people actually ate those. Oh, also, do people actually eat, you know, like when you go in like a candy store, like a candy store, and they have like crickets inside of like a lollipop? Have you guys ever seen those? And please tell me you've never eaten those. But I didn't know people actually ate the hamburgers, the candy hamburgers, because those look like actual like plastic to me. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm having this soda and not my dinner because it's gross and cold. But I feel like I should eat low-key. My home is my favorite barbecue. What do you barbecue? Barbecue brisket. Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. ATM 10. I'm right there with you. In that order too. I would say brisket, ribs, and then chicken. Quiet as kept. Go to Long John Silver's on a Sunday. They have an all-you-can-eat for $10 to $15. Do all-you-can-eat buffets even exist anymore? What movies have I seen this year? I'm going to pin this comment. That's a good question. What movies... Okay. I'm going to ask, and I'm going to ask this once. What movies have you guys watched this year? Because I feel so out of the loop. Every time somebody's like, oh, have you seen this show? Have you seen that movie? I'm like, no. Because I don't watch shows. I don't watch movies. Actually, I watch like the same two shows on repeat. My two comfort shows. So what movies have you guys seen this year that I can go watch? So when people are like, what have you watched? Or like, did you watch this? I can be like, yeah, I did actually. The only movie I have watched this year was literally the Michael movie. And I loved it, of course. As I should, and as everybody should. But no, I watched the Michael movie. I hope everybody else also watched the Michael movie. Side-eye. Brisket and some Korean barbecue with the fat. I don't like Korean barbecue. I worked at McDonald's 4 years total when I was in high school. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everybody was like, and even in high school, like, everybody was like loyal to their like jobs, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great that you worked in high school if you don't do like a sport or something. But like, I quit jobs. Like, I quit my like fast food jobs so fast. I believe all Americans by law should have to work a fast food job for 6 months just to see how it is. I could not agree with you more. And I feel like as punishment for like grown adults harassing the teenager behind the counter just trying to serve their food, I feel like their punishment should be like working fast food for like a certain period of time. I'd say at least, at a minimum, 3 months. Hush puppies are fried cornbread. Okay, I didn't know that. The little gummy hamburger wives. Yeah, I can't believe people... Am I thinking of the right thing? Like the little gummy hamburgers. I didn't know people actually ate those. What state are you from? I just moved from Texas to California. No, I didn't. I just moved from California to Texas. And I love it. Okay. You're trolling. Am I like way behind on the comments? I'm sorry. Let me try to catch up. Hey girl, you're so beautiful. That's all you. That's all you. I'm sure you're I can kind of see your profile picture. You're really pretty. Michelle Anderson. Every single time somebody says I look like somebody, I never look like them. Should I grab my computer and see if I actually look like Michelle Anderson? Okay, 1 second. Also, if you want to see my face again, I'm going live every single day, and twice a day on the weekend. So feel free to subscribe if you want to see my face again. Let me grab my computer and see if I look like this so-called Michelle Anderson. If I went way over here to grab my computer and I don't look like her, I'm going to throw my dinner away. Okay. If he did that, just don't Google her. Wait, should I not Google her? Like, is that person like trolling? Is that person actually trolling? Let's see. I mean, to everyone in the chat, never break up with someone in person, always over the phone or text. You don't know how they'll react in person. I completely agree with that. That's a really good point. And I wish I wish I would have said that out loud too, because I've thought of it. I always think of the safe thing to do. And if you don't trust that person not to react in a safe and respectful way, definitely do it over text or do it somewhere public. Even if you do trust them, there's a reason you're breaking up with them. So I would say always do it either over text or in like a public area. Like, I mean, or, you know, like public, I mean, you can stand off to the side, but still like public so that you're safe. I haven't ate the crickets, but I don't understand. And then I remember we went to a candy shop and I was like, do people actually buy these and eat these? And they were like, yes, they sell out. Those cricket lollipops sell out. And like roaches, like, oh God. You ate a lot of hamburger candy. I don't know if I trust you. Yeah, and cooked rat saucy with sweet and sour sauce. Hell no, I would never eat those scorpions and ant candles. Yeah, me neither. I would never do that. Like, you couldn't pay me enough to do that. And also, like, you hear, like, the stories about people, like, dying from, like, you know, eating bugs. Okay, I'm behind. I'm sorry. Soda and... Okay, I'm way behind, aren't I? I'm sorry. I just caught up to the chat. I'm sorry. I was getting so behind. I love this channel. Thank you so much. I love each and every one of my subscribers. I don't eat bugs. Not in front of a big crowd. You give Melanie from Love Island. Who's Melanie from Love Island? I'm not watching. Okay, Michelle. She's pretty. Anderson. Melanie from Love Island. I don't watch Love Island. I think, like, it's just so unbelievably fake, and they act like so heartbroken over people they don't even know. Like, you don't know her. You can't possibly be sad that, like, oh, Michelle, I don't think so. I mean, I can, that actually, yeah, I think this is fair to say. Michelle Anderson is a real person. I just looked it up. I don't know if, I mean, yeah, Michelle Anderson is a common name, so some people did come up. Melanie from Love Island. This is Melanie from Love Island. So, yeah, she's pretty. I don't think I look like her. There's one shot where I can see a slight resemblance, but, let's see. Well, you, on your computer, look up McConnell's ice cream and see if they have, so McConnell's it's ice cream. I'm sorry, I, like, can't remember the names that you guys are telling me. I thought that was the, like, food place. Okay, McConnell's ice cream. We'll see. Okay. Have I ever been to Jamaica? I have been to Jamaica. I got my hair braided in Jamaica. And I remember there was like some white people there getting their hair done, and the Jamaican women were like overcharging them so much. And I was just like, that's hilarious. Yeah, you're thinking of the right thing. They taste like trash now. Back in my day, hamburgers was good eating. Are you talking about McDonald's? While you are, oh yeah, okay, let's see. Oh, whoops. McConnell's ice cream. Okay, so this is it, right? This is McConnell's ice cream we're talking about. Cookies and cream. I haven't had cookies and cream, and like I feel like I've only had cookies and cream once or twice in my life. Although this flavor looks interesting, McConnell's sea salt cookies and cream. I don't know if that's what you were referring to, but that actually looks really good. To be honest. To be honest with you, I want Oreo. Yeah, Oreo flavor is okay. But I need to like make myself eat this dinner that I bought because I can't just like waste money. Yo. Okay, strawberry with chestnut. I've never heard of that flavor before. Okay, so the moderators, you can kick like this person out. Like if they're like racist or sexual comments, then you can like kick them out. Hi, welcome back. I used to go live in college all the time, but I couldn't go live for a year, and now I'm so excited to be back doing lives. So I'm going live every single day now and twice a day on Saturday and Sunday. So I'm like really excited. I'm super excited about that. And I'm back. And also I took a year off of track, but I'm just like doing this like adults track club now, and I'm competing in September. So it's just recreational. It's just for fun, but I'm still super excited about it. You prefer ice cream? I also prefer ice cream. Although mind you, I didn't even like ice cream like that growing up, but now I do. Strawberries with chestnut. I don't know what strawberries with chestnut flavor looks like, but here's some strawberries. Maybe chestnut. I used to do track. Yeah, it sure is good for you. It'll get you in shape real quick. Look up McConnell's Seas Candy Collabs. Okay, we'll look up McConnell's and Seas Candy Collabs. Also, if this is your first time seeing my face, subscribe, or this will be your last time seeing my face. And I go live every single day. Right now, we're looking at McConnell's and Seas Candy Collab. So what am I expecting to see on this? What am I expecting to see on this like collaboration between McConnell's and Seas? Although, oh, wow, that looks pretty good. Oh, hold on. Okay, I just can't. This is the McConnell's and Seas collaboration. This looks good because both Seas Candy is like known for their like, they like take that like high quality approach, and their quality never ever falters. And I feel like McConnell's ice cream, while I've never heard of it, does the same thing. So, that's cool. Who asked about cryptocurrency? Everybody wait while I message my dad good night. Please wait. And then I have to like find the emoji on the computer, which is like weird. Okay. Good night and sweet dreams. I always text my parents good night, and I always text them good morning. And me and my sister just continue the same conversation we've been having for like 20 years. Like, we just like pick up where we left off. I'm surprised this is like working on my MacBook. Okay, now I'm going to text my friend. You're so pretty. Thank you so much. You're so pretty. Okay, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off. I'm tired. I'm so tired. I need to eat dinner, but I don't want to. But I need to eat it. And good night, beautiful people. If you want to see my face again, subscribe. I'm going live every single day. I'm gonna go ahead and go now. I'm also gonna eat dinner. And if you want to see my face, I go live every single day. In the evening on weekdays and twice a day on the weekends in the late morning and afternoon. So I will see you guys tomorrow evening. Everybody have a great Thursday. And we are almost to Friday. Bye.